Hello everyone and welcome to Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. The duration is the 25th through to the 31st of May. Days just blur into each other, don't they? Oh well, let's have a look and see what the cards have in store for us this week. Beginning of the week, we have Archangel Gabriel and we have the Art card. I always call it the Artist, simply because when I'm reading for someone, it's about them. So when I'm doing this video, it's about you. And you are the artist. Now, Archangel Gabriel is the angel of inspiration, new beginnings, children, and communication. So he's quite a busy guy, really, isn't he? And the Artist card normally comes up either if you're a very creative soul and there's something creative that you need to be thinking about, if it's time for you to paint the picture in your own colours. Let's have a look and see what the influence card has to say about it. And we've got the card of battle. Now it may be that you're having a battle with your creativity. Maybe there's something you really want to do. You can see it in your mind's eye. You can see the reality of it in your mind's eye, but that's never the reality of it when you get it out there. Keep going. Keep having those battles. It doesn't matter. Practice makes perfect when it comes to art, when it comes to creativity. It could also be that the battle is a battle with someone around you where communications aren't quite going right and you really want to paint your own picture, you really want to tell your own story in your own colours, and it's time to do that. But when you look at this battle card, it always goes from dark to light, so it's always quite a positive card, and it just means that sometimes something's worth battling for. We have Archangel Azrael at the midweek and we have completion. A lot of people don't like Archangel Azrael because he is the angel of endings, but I like the completion card because completion is positive again. Completion shows that something is going to be achieved, something's going to be finished. You're going to come to the end of a chapter maybe, and Archangel Azrael is the counsellor, and sometimes we do need that little bit of support when we're coming to the end of something. The angel of prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. Never be afraid to ask, Quite often when we're feeling quite anxious and quite down and things, we forget to pray. We just kind of feel like we're all on our own. But your loved ones are always there for you. So, send out that. Ask for signs, I'm always asking for little signs. Oh, if this happens, I'll feel this and things like that. And, do that. They know that we're just weak humans who have to keep asking for guidance. We're like children. And, and sometimes that just helps us so much. And then we have Archangel Jeremiah and clarity. So you're going to be asking for your answers midweek, it feels like, and the clarity is going to be coming in towards the end. So that's really good, isn't it? That shows that prayers work. Let's have a look at an influence card. And we have peace. Okay, so this is almost like we've gone around this full circle, haven't we? We've started with battles and we've ended with peace. And everything that comes in between, all those kind of stages. So we'll do a quick recap. We have Archangel Gabriel at the beginning. He's the angel of communication. And I really think communication is key here on this one. But I want to go to the creativity. So if you are an artist who's kind of having self-doubts or something, or not even counting yourself as an artist, but you really want to express yourself, start doing it, okay? And the battle's with the self. Okay, the battle is with those self-doubts. Can I do this? Can't I do this? If you're somebody who's having problems with communication, perhaps everybody else is painting your picture for you. Everybody else is telling you what you should be doing. And it's time that you get a blank canvas and you paint your own picture. And again, the battles may be with those around you, but there's this lovely positive kind of, almost like it goes from dark to light. On the battle card, and it's almost like going from the negative to the positive, so take that as a positive. Midweek, you're coming to an end of that, that's why you've got Archangel Azrael and you've got the completion card. Something is coming to completion. Maybe you've managed to finish that picture. Maybe you've managed to finish what you're trying to create, okay? You've completed it. It might not be perfect, you might say the next one will be better, but you've done it, okay? So that's halfway through the battle. And then you have the angel of prayer. Ask the universe and angels for help and guidance. That's also inspiration. Inspiration on how you're going to move things forward. Inspiration on how you're going to communicate with that person that's maybe making you feel like you have these battles going on. End of the week we have Archangel Jeremiah. He helps us to reflect with our past. So maybe part of your creativity as well is about linking back with previous dreams, previous visions, things that you wanted, you know. Maybe you always wanted to be an artist and other people pushed you into something else. You know, this is the time to revisit that. Don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to let your creativity flow. And it doesn't have to be art, you know, that can be writing, it can be doing some kind of new course that makes you kind of work with your imagination. You know, whatever it is that makes you feel alive and feel like you're creating something, that's what this is about. And then you have the card of peace, and it's knowing that peace, and it's knowing that sort of, that everything is all right. And if you look, there's like a cross at the bottom of this card, and there's like a cross at the top of this card, and it's almost like the cross is in the brow chakra. So I almost feel like it's kind of wanting to do something in your heart with the cross there, wanting to do something, having that battle, but not having, I don't know, the conviction to do it. And then as we go through the week, as you go through completing one stage of it, prayers, guidance, getting clarity, it slowly moves up into the brow. And the brow is the one chakra that really connects with your imagination. You know, when you see something with your inner eye, it's like, you know, the images are being brought in, you know, and they're being brought in from your database of images that you've stored, you know. That's why quite often when you do platform, you may suddenly see the image of one of your past great aunties or a past neighbour, and it's not that it's them who's there, it's their name. So an image of them has come in, and then you can say to that person who you know you're working with, oh, I don't know, I've got the name Ada coming in for some reason, really, really strong. I feel that there's an Ada for one of yous out there. Sorry. And I want to say that, and the reason I'm saying that, this is exactly how it's working. That was my nan's nickname, and I'm seeing my nan, but I don't feel it's her name, I don't feel it's Violet, I feel it's Ada. But having said that, that card is Violet, isn't it? So I want to give a Violet and an Ada out there. Now, I don't know if that's for the same person or two different people, but yeah, I feel like I'm being hugged on both sides here, spirit are taking over. Sorry. I want to give hugs, okay? I want to give hugs. I feel one of these ladies was very, very huggy, always hugging everyone, okay? But I've got two ladies either side of me, and I don't feel they're connected with me. I feel they're for somebody out there. So I feel two of you have either been trying to get some kind of communication or something, and it's a Violet and it's an Ada, because it's literally my nanny that I'm seeing, okay? In my mind's eye, okay? So that's how it works, and that's a really good example. I'm going to send that love from both these ladies to whoever the love's going to, okay? Sorry, I don't normally do mediumship when I'm doing these videos, but okay, they're pulling back. I got a lovely hug there from one of them. I got literally squished. Okay. So, look, yeah, yes, okay. I can actually hear a very softly spoken lady saying, I hug too. So there's hugs from both of them, okay? There's hugs from both of them. Okay, so that's an example of how we use images that we already have to be able to work with spirit, and also when we're being inspired from spirit to do something creative, something like that, it will come. So it's almost like it's moved from the heart, from something you want to do, into the brow chakra, where you can see what you want to do. So you're kind of moving through, and that's your personal battle, but you're moving through into something more. Okay, right, I feel like I've been hijacked there. Okay, so I'm going to finish the reading there. I'm going to say love and laughter to you all. Thank you for putting up with me. Yes, we're late again. It's been a chaotic weekend in the Johnson household, with an arch with a clematis that I've had for years and loved very, very much falling down. So Mel had to do an emergency arch. Then he had chest pains, which was from picking up boulders. Don't ask, but the boulders he was picking up, literally when he put them down, they shook the house. That man doesn't realise what he does. So he ended up with a ripped chest muscle, but because of his heart, we had to go to check, so that was like a dash to A&E, which is all kind of great fun in these COVID times. So yeah, everything's been like, and we managed to get her clipped as well. So yeah, we are a little bit late, and I do apologise for that, but it's still given to you with as much love. Okay, love and laughter to you all. Bye.